No, what's crazy is I haven't seen you since Arsenal and, the explosion of how you was last season. You was very difficult to work with, a lot of people said, because you were really excited about what you thought was going to happen. And then after, you just went missing. And I don't understand what happened.
So what you have to understand, outside of this space, I'm a very important character. And I do a lot of things globally. So not all the time I'm at home sitting there waiting for you to discuss things that top 2 teams should be discussing.
Yeah.
The only Manchester City fans out there who are actually from Manchester, I would love to talk to you about the title challenge from last year. Anybody else who isn't from that space, it's none of your business.
All right, wicked. Well, I hope you've learned from your mistakes last season, because
No. I still have energy, and you're not playing until Monday. So I would be worried about the striker that you signed who's already injured.
Welcome back. It did get a little bit testy there immediately. I thought we were all friends. Chelsea have a brand new squad, pretty much brand new manager. They are like the X factor of the Premier League. I don't know what we can expect from them, but when we played them in pre-season, I was impressed with them, to be honest. With Liverpool, it's the midfield. It's the questions about this Caicedo transfer. That's sort of it's embarrassing, isn't it? We've missed up on Caicedo. We'll just go back to Lavia. Problem. Chelsea also want him, and it looks like they're going to get him as well. So you can't even go back to the other girl.
They're taking the girlfriend and the sidekick. Wow, bro, imagine, you can't believe it. You're sitting there, and the problem now is the money that you said that you don't have. Oh, we all know you have it.
They've now lost Fabinho and Henderson, who they wouldn't have expected to lose this summer. But I would have said even before they went, they needed a couple of midfielders.
In regards to, will Liverpool finish in the top 4? Does anyone think no?
I would say no at the moment.
Really? They're most world-class players. I think they've got a few more than Newcastle. But our balance to our squad
team
is far more even. When I look throughout the team, whereas Liverpool, they are a big pair of tits. They're heavy at the top, and even so much so that they're starting today with Gakpo, Salah, Jota, and Diaz.
Yeah.
And the 2 in the middle, who are the most recognised midfielders, are Szoboszlai and McAllister, who are both attacking midfielders.
I'm looking at that Chelsea team with the 3 at the back and thinking, you know what, that's a good team. That's a good setup they've got there. I'm looking at that Liverpool one and thinking, there could be some serious holes in that team. When Trent starts marauding forward and coming into that midfield, that's already a very attacking midfield, you're suddenly very open.
You've got a 10 and an 11.
Yeah.
In your defensive midfielder position, you're going to struggle.
We're underway, by the way.
Liverpool are in right here. Horrid pass.
Chance for Liverpool. Oh, and it's terrible.
Nervous.
They're still in.
Off the bar from Mo Salah.
It's just like there's too open, and I feel like that's what's going to do the damage for Chelsea in the end, because Liverpool have a much better attack.
Oh, good save by
That's a big
Alisson.
part of that as well.
Very
Imagine.
good save. Gallagher in the pivot makes sense from sort of like an engine perspective.
No one else.
But it doesn't make sense from sort of like a playing the ball out of the back perspective.
Yeah.
And just generally like sort of like Kovacic was that player that you gave him the ball, you could ping it at him and it would be absolutely fine. Whereas Gallagher, he's not that guy.
What's a
ball?
I took him out of my team. He's out of my fantasy league, but it's fine.
Luis Diaz scores for Liverpool.
I told you, man.
This has been end-to-end stuff.
Been a good
Guys,
game. Been a good game.
I told you, look, when we was talking about this team, it's still these, man.
Yeah.
And this is it. Like, I know everyone was talking, saying, the midfield and this, that, and the other. You have to understand, Klopp, look how he designs these guys. Look at this ball in the Salah.
They've got a 4 at the front here. They've got 2 in the middle.
Alisson receiving
plays
the
that
ball.
pass?
Alisson receiving the ball and actually doing something good with it and getting it to
Mo
a
Salah's
player.
pass.
Mo Salah.
What a ball.
Ridiculous. How dare you?
Mate, that is Lionel Messi level of passing.
How dare you?
You can tell that Liverpool are up for this game. Like all of the stuff that's gone on behind the scenes in the last week or so, it's rolled the players up, and they have.
Do you not think it's been really even though?
It's been
end to end. And this is the thing we said. If it's a more of a controlled game, Chelsea advantage because they filled the midfield.
Yeah.
But Liverpool have literally wanted it to be
It's
like
just starting, guys.
But I have to say-
you, there's going to be more.
Do we think the way Mbappe is conducted?
Head, he's pushed him. He's pushed him in the
You're
back.
an absolute
No,
disgrace.
they're gonna do a replay.
Referee.
No way.
Oh, it's Atkinson.
Referee.
It's Atkinson. I forgot about that.
Nah,
No, you're not having it?
No,
That's a
chance.
friendship.
No, they got a
That's
lot.
a friendship.
Considering we've got 5 at the back, we are so open in those areas in the transition.
It's because the back 3 isn't working. It's too wide, and this is a tactical thing.
Because Josh is a lovely guy, but you do want his team to lose, innit?
Why?
It's
It's
like
Liverpool,
chaos.
mate. It's
Me
Liverpool.
and Marvin are sat here going, football's just different for us, right?
Yeah. It's like,
chaos.
see you at the top, Brian?
Mo Salah's in. And it's
Wow. It's 2-0.
offside. Offside.
Oh,
It's head-butted. That's a red card.
Red card.
It's a red card.
See you later, Enzo.
Yeah.
You're going.
He's still
Atkinson as
going.
well.
All right, that wasn't a headbutt. Yeah.
He tried, though.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that could have been an own goal.
Man, Trent.
Yeah.
Good defender for him for the first time.
Sterling, quick feet there. We were slagging him off, but he's doing well there.
Compelling corner.
Really?
Yes! Debut, he slipped up. Get in!
Which one of your players is that?
Yeah, I don't even know who that is.
I'm so
You know what,
chuffed.
right? You know what you have to say is Liverpool went
gonna
to
win.
sleep on the second phase big time. there,
Yeah.
because they cleared that corner brilliantly, but when the ball came back in,
Yeah.
it was everyone was asleep.
He's offside.
No way!
He's offside.
He's put it in.
He's offside.
It's 2-1.
He's
2-1.
not.
He's celebrating.
offside.
Chilwell.
It's Chilwell 2-1.
Chilwell.
Don't tell me.
They've gone from 1-0 to
tell me.
2-1
He's done it.
in a matter of seconds.
Crazy.
He's done it.
The kick-off is back.
You look
Wow.
offside.
2 goals in 2 minutes.
No way. Look at the woman. She doesn't know what to do.
She's loving life.
She's
She
got the
hasn't got
Harry
a clue
Potter
who
glasses.
anybody is. She is loving it.
She's like, I don't know who it is.
Yeah.
but
Chilwell.
So they're doing
The
it by
red and
any
the
part of
blue
his body.
lines.
I must admit, Liverpool need to switch on though, right?
Oh my goodness, this is a terrible miss. It is a terrible
that
miss.
Jackson,
This
yeah?
is Jackson.
I
that
don't know.
your
Terrible.
guy?
I think terrible's harsh.
It's terrible.
terrible miss.
Let's not go too crazy.
Kane would
on
have
it.
scored that.
It's terrible, guys.
not.
We have to
Yeah,
call it
yeah.
what it is.
I'm wrong.
Kane scores that without any question.
Chelsea are
Since-
rampant.
Yeah, they are.
Since Chelsea scored the goal,
Yeah.
they have been
It's
in control of
confidence.
this game.
You got to think, because we've got such a young squad, the confidence factor this season is going to be everything. Like
So
we've literally just switched on, and like Levi Colwill there, like he's just shown his quality, and that's why so many teams were in for him. this
Liverpool
summer.
are still a threat when they get the ball, but they're
Look at
not
this.
getting the ball enough.
Like Chelsea are known for their number 9s, and I think since apart from Costa and Drogba, they've had a real problem in filling it on a long-term basis, and I feel this guy is not the answer. no matter
I
what
have
you say.
faith. I have faith in the recruitment team that we've got at the moment. They are experts at what they
Because
do.
of scattergun.
Yeah.
No, they're
I have
experts.
faith. We just
When you say they're experts, Josh,
Yeah,
what basis is that on?
yeah.
nothing.
He just looked at me like, fucking hell. What am I going to say? Yeah?
No, I'm not at all. I think,
No, because I'm just
I
wondering what
think
their
if you
track
look at-
record
No,
is.
no, but if you look at it, all of the players that we're going for are the elite young players in
Nah,
Europe.
you look,
Nah, bro,
you look
that's
like they're like primitive fishermen, bro. They're just throwing the net. We're like, oh, oh my goodness, stingray!
I love this. I love this because
And a dolphin.
Everybody,
definite
check it
penalty.
out.
This is handball,
It's
clear as day.
definite handball.
clear as day.
We've seen it.
Oh,
If he
what?
goes and looks, if he goes,
No,
back
no,
and
he's
looks,
just a play on.
he's
Yeah, because it was
mate.
within his body, right? It was an
Mate, his
accidental
hand was up here.
Oh,
Great
the chance
ball,
for
great
Chelsea.
ball.
Please,
Surely.
finish it.
Good save.
good
Oh,
save.
what a save.
That is a quality
Oh.
save, Alisson. Well done, mate.
It's always
Yeah.
it's always that left side
Chilwell.
where Trent they're targeting that crossing from
Chelsea.
Chelsea. Back post.
Oh, he
Just
was in
over him.
the
Just
air.
over him. Just over him. We're playing very well here. We've got
What
a
is
lot of
going
pressure.
on
I
with
have
Liverpool?
missed the Premier League so much.
Oh, what is he?
He does not look happy at all. So Salah's coming off.
Mo Salah's
He's being
pissed.
replaced by
Oh
an
my
18-year-old.
goodness!
And he's
Salah
looking.
is furious.
fuming.
I've never seen nothing like this.
He's not happy at all. It'll
He's
be
a
very
good game
interesting to see
player.
the reaction here.
Has he-
Let's see what he does with Klopp.
To be fair,
gonna shake the hand with Klopp?
He shake the hands of his teammates.
No,
but
no.
no
way.
handshake.
He's
with
walked
Klopp.
straight past Jurgen Klopp. He is pissed.
No way. And who did he bring on for him?
He doesn't
That's
actually
not
have
good.
the right to be upset. To be honest, I think.
No,
I,
he was decent.
Played well.
Nah,
He's been decent.
I don't think this is the Salah of 2-3 years ago. And I'm not saying that he's not worth being on the pitch. He clearly has done very well. But like, relax, bro. There's such a long way to go, and I just feel like that creates another distraction now. So if I was a
Yeah.
Liverpool fan, I'd be slightly annoyed because now we're talking about that as a subplot.
You know, for him, this is my bread and butter here. I'm a big game player. I didn't sign that big deal to be coming off in the clutch moments
Chelsea.
against Chelsea.
Oh my goodness! Look at this run.
Go on.
Look at this
Go
run.
on.
Pace.
Go on.
Finish
Go
it,
on.
please.
Go on.
Pass. Oh,
What a
penalty.
goal.
Jackson there used the strength, used the pace.
Great result for Chelsea.
There was a lot of debuts there. There were a lot of young players playing against experienced players. And I think overall, I'm chuffed with that result.
Who was the better team to the neutrals?
Chelsea was
Chelsea.
absolutely
Chelsea?
after that
Do
goal.
you think so, Mo?
Chelsea, yeah.
Yeah, I thought so too. I think if if I was a Liverpool fan, I'd be a little bit worried that we are the established, experienced side playing against a bunch of players who are very new to each other, and yet yes, it's at Stamford Bridge, but I felt Chelsea had a good amount of control of the game. They had some really good chances, and Liverpool started rapidly and then faded, and I never felt like they came back to that level of dominance from the early part of the game, the first 20 minutes or so. Like you said, young players are so much more confidence-based. It's easier for their heads to go down and to struggle to get them back into it. So that would be great for him to go, look, we've just been there against Liverpool, set our stall out, we were equal to them.
Yeah.
And not every game is going to be this hard.
This Poch's mentality is obviously rubbing off on these young players. And this is why he almost was the perfect manager at this time of our evolution as a squad.
What you can see with Poch walking around on the pitch and the connection with the young players and stuff, you already see like he feels like he's already at home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That was the thing that I'm looking at the end of that game. He's walking around and he's gone toe-to-toe with a Liverpool side. He didn't play, most managers will play Liverpool and say, oh, let's think about what they're going to do here. Nope. These players don't know each other. We're going to try and play our brand of football. So you have to give them some credit for that.
I think this is a big plus for Chelsea. Not a negative for Liverpool, but did we see, like, the result isn't a negative, but what did we see in the Liverpool performance? What do you guys think?
They need Caicedo more than we realised. I personally feel like they're actually in a bit of trouble upon looking on this, because that player that they need doesn't exist very easily. Like, where are you going to find that defensive midfield that's going to sit there and hold that? So I'm interested to see what they do in the next 2 weeks.
Caicedo and Lavia, Dan, what do you mean?
By the way, Lavia's, but very quickly, Lavia's not the answer to the problem.
No, he's not a six. He's not the ball winner that's going to sit there. He's very press resistant, very good on the ball, Lavia, and he's going to be a sensational player, but he's not a lone number 6. I think Liverpool will be looking to pair someone with McAllister, and obviously Caicedo would have been perfect because they've played together at Brighton in those 2 roles as well. Unless they sign a 6, they're not going to get top 4 because I think they're stronger teams.
Well, it is good to be back. Big thank you to all of you lot who tuned in. We absolutely loved this show. Fantastic analysis from the boys. Really appreciate it, lads. Obviously, you can follow all the lads on their socials. We'll put the links in the description below after the stream. But big thanks to you lot. Catch us later and see us.